WDW Beyond podcast is brought to you by our partners at Destinations to Travel. Having the right travel agent partner is essential to creating your perfect vacation. That's why we will always recommend you use an earmarked authorized Walt Disney World travel agency when you're planning your next or your first Walt Disney World vacation. Our favorite is Destinations to Travel. Whether you're wanting to book a Disney family vacation or a romantic getaway for two, a destination wedding, or a cruise on the 7 seas, if Disney thought it, Destinations to Travel can handle it for you. They can set up your DVC stay or chart a course for you through Adventures by Disney. Let Destinations to Travel be your guide for your dream vacation and all of your travel needs. You can go to our website, www.beyond.com, to fill out a quick questionnaire, and within 15 minutes you will get a response from one of the great agents at Destinations to Travel. But wait, I almost forgot to tell you the best part. It's all free. That's right, your personal travel agent will assist you in setting up your fast passes, as well as all of your dining reservations, and help make your vacation a dream come true.
Hey music lovers, welcome to G-Force Records. Just so you know what's rockin' here, Rockin' Roller Coaster is a loud, thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride that includes sharp turns, upside-down maneuvers, and sudden drops and stops. For your safety, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back, or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers shouldn't ride, and all passengers must meet the minimum height requirement. If you're traveling with kids, be sure to keep an eye on them. And remember that you'll need to stow all bags and loose items. If you're traveling with any large packages that won't fit at your feet, you should leave them with someone who's not riding. Oh yeah, and any passengers in wheelchairs must transfer to a limo train to join in this adventure. Well, I think that about covers it. That's the business, and the fun's just ahead. Rock on.
This is Tower. Launch sequence engaged.
You've got a friend in me.
Welcome to WDW and Beyond, your podcast for Walt Disney World and beyond, including Disney Parks, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, and well beyond. This episode and every episode, we bring you Disney news, history, facts, and opinions while having an all-around fun and great time talking about our passion, which is Disney. Welcome to show number 40. On tonight's show, we are talking about what is your favorite quick service restaurants at the Walt Disney World at each park. And before we do that, though, we're going to go around the horn. So, Mike, what you got going on?
Episode 40. I can't think of very many things I've done 40 times in my life. So this is actually a monumental thing for me. I certainly haven't gone to the gym 40 times and stuff like that. So episode 40 is really big. I'm very interested to hear everyone's opinion on the quick service restaurants in Walt Disney World parks, because I don't think they get enough love. So we're going to pay them some attention tonight.
Sounds good. Brian, have you done anything 40 times?
Absolutely. I can think of quite a few things that I've done more than 40 times. And since you're twice my age, well, not twice my age, you've got at least 10 years on me, you should have done numerous things, Mike. Numerous. More than you can count on one hand. But but ready to dive into quick service, and I promise I did not choose chicken nuggets for every single one.
We shall see. So, but before we hop into that one, Princess Shannon is here with us. Hey, how you doing, Shannon?
Hey, I'm doing well. I'm excited to see. I'm really not a fan of the quick service, but we'll see what happens with it. We'll see what I can come up with.
We shall see. Mike, it is in your balls in your court. Let's go.
Why? Thanks for putting the ball in my court, Rob. I appreciate that.
Is it one or two?
What we're gonna do today, we each are gonna select what we think is our favorite quick service restaurant in all 4 of the Disney parks, and we're gonna give a little bit of information on each one. Its location. Some of the menu offerings, if it has a signature item or they're famous for a certain food or drink, and an intangible, something that you think makes the place great. So we're going to start off with the Magic Kingdom. We're going to go ladies first, so we're going to ask Shannon what her favorite quick service restaurant in the Magic Kingdom is.
My favorite quick service restaurant in the Magic Kingdom is Columbia Harbor House. Hands down. Favorite
Very
one.
nice. Where can we find Columbia Harbor House in the Magic Kingdom?
In Liberty Square, across from the Haunted Mansion.
Very nice. So tell us more.
Well, they recently had a menu update not too very long ago, and I actually think that it got better. They kind of played around with taking the fish away and just having the lobster roll and the shrimp and all of that, and that didn't seem to take very well, and fish came back onto the menu. But they've got some really great soup bowls as well, and the bread bowl and everything, and I actually think that the menu really got enhanced really well. It's a great quick service. You can eat upstairs, which is a little bit quieter because it's a very busy quick service restaurant, especially when that dinner bell rings or the gentleman outside with the bell is ringing for everybody to come and feast on some fish. It has a nice area for handicapped as well. It is a nice little roped off area there, so we're able to take our son in and dine, and where it's not too crowded, not too busy. As far as any type of signature drink or anything there, typically they still have like where there might be a lemonade with the Mickey straw kind of a thing or whatever, but nothing that's
it doesn't have to be a drink. It just could be. It was just more of anything that they're best known for, or when you hear Columbia Harbor House, what's the one thing you think of, kind of thing.
Well, the biggest thing that they really are known for, really when it across as far as any type of fried fish and chips that I'm thinking of, and I know people are going to say no Rose and Crown even for quick service, but I've got to say Columbia Harbor House is what gets the vote when you think of fish and chips at Disney World.
All right, all strong arguments there. Let's go over to Brian now.
Well, thanks, Mike. And while I said I would only have at least one chicken nuggets, we're going to the Golden Oak Outpost. Now, this used to be, McDonald's used to be sponsored here. I'm actually not going for the nuggets. I am going for the waffle fries. The only place on property that you can get waffle fries, and they are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. For $3.50, well, $3.49, you can get an order of waffle fries. They also have a fantastic fresh baked chocolate chunk cookie for $3.29. And then there's a signature drink, a desert pear lemonade slushie that you can get in a Country Bear jug, and you always have to come away with some kind of souvenir mug or cup or something from Walt Disney World. So my top quick service restaurant is the Golden Oak Outpost in Frontierland. It's actually the junction of Frontier and Adventureland.
All right, very nice. Rob, enlighten us.
You know what? I'm going to go right there with Shannon, and it's Columbia Harbor House. And it's been one of my favorites for a long time, and it's one, too, where I've had a chance to take my aunt and uncle there a couple years ago when we were there, my mom and dad, and then just a couple years back, my in-laws. And every time we go there, it's one of those things where everybody enjoys whatever they've gotten there. In fact, a couple times it's been where we were actually eating there then multiple times on trips too. So like Shannon said, they have a lobster roll, which is really good. Their fish is very good. Their chicken. And my wife's had their salads there. She really likes them. And something else I think that doesn't get a lot of love is their desserts. They have a Boston cream pie that's very, very good. And their seasoned cobbler, which it just depends on what time of the year it is as to what kind of fruit cobbler they have, but those are very, very good too. So yeah, it's definitely a high-ranking quick service.
Yeah, well, I'm going to complete the almost sweep. My choice also was Columbia Harbor House. I hadn't eaten there until last September, and it was kind of one of those slap yourself on the head kind of things, going, why hadn't I been here before? Because I've suffered through some mediocre quick service at best at some other locations there. They offer great combination platters where you can, you choose between shrimp, battered fish, and chicken. They also have a very good tuna salad sandwich on multigrain bread, which is quite good. They're best known for their lobster rolls. A lot of people talk about their lobster rolls. I'm not a lobster guy, and being in New England, you can't swing a dead cat without bumping into a place that serves a lobster roll. But they also do it the right way. It's full of lobster. It's not very mayonnaise-y. It's served on the roll it's supposed to be served on. And my intangible for that one as well is that neat seating area upstairs for people watching over Liberty Square and into the end of Fantasyland there. And because I made it up, I also had 2 honorable mentions for the Magic Kingdom.
Not surprising.
Pecos Bills, which was close. The offerings are pretty good. Not as good as they used to be, which kind of hurt a little bit. They do have the toppings bar, but they got rid of the hot cheese at the toppings bar as well. And, you know, that's a big thing for Shannon and I. And Sleepy Hollow also got an honorable mention for me. But if you look on the Walt Disney World website, it's considered a snack place and technically not a quick service restaurant. So that kind of disqualified it from there, but the food there is quite good as well. All right, so 3 out of 4 of us like the Columbia Harbor House at Magic Kingdom. We're going to hop over to Epcot, where there's a multitude of quick service to choose from. It's open up to both World Showcase and Future World. So we'll once again go to Shannon and see what she thought.
Well, you know, walking into Epcot, there are several options as far as quick service goes when you're looking at Future World and looking at World Showcase. But I went with World Showcase, my favorite, and that is the La Cantina, which is the sister restaurant of San Angel Inn. And really straight up, the reason why I love it is I love the salsa that's there. And because it is like unlimited, there's a salsa fountain there, pretty much it seems like, and I can get all the salsa that I want. I really, really enjoy this restaurant. They've got fantastic empanadas, they've got the nachos, they've got the tacos. It's straight up great. You can get your margaritas there as well, and you know, it's very, very nice. And like I said, as far as the atmosphere goes, from the outside to the inside, I hate to eat outside, so I do enjoy dining on the inside now that they have that building to go ahead and do that. And I just think it's a fantastic restaurant to cool down in the heat of the day, which, let's face it, Epcot is hot all day long. And at night, it's one of those parks that just doesn't cool down. There's not enough shade. But at the La Cantina restaurant, you definitely can cool down, get some hot salsa, get yourself a margarita, and head on to your next spot.
Okay. So that's that.
That's
right.
my infomercial for the quick service restaurant.
I guess so. Brian, over to you. Your favorite quick service in Epcot?
Well, typically I'll go to the Cat Soar Grill, but I've talked about that so many times I wanted to talk about somewhere else that I plan on going. I'm actually going to be sitting right next to Shannon, but it sounds like she's going to be there during the day. I'm going to be there at night, sitting under the patio, watching illuminations. It offers a great viewing space. I'm going to get the Pollo Casabel, which is grilled chicken, Mexican rice, corn, Casabel sauce, and pickled onions. I'm going to leave off the veggies there, or at least try to, or have somebody else eat them. But then also they have a unique dessert that's called paletas, which is traditional fruit popsicles with your choice of watermelon, mango, lime, and coconut. I think I'm going to take the watermelon and the mango. And I'm not sure how many you get. I would assume it's probably just one. It's a price of $3.95, but it sounds pretty dang on good. So that's where I'm going to go in World Showcase. I'm going to go over to the Mexican Pavilion and the La Cantina de San Angel.
All right. So 2 for 2. Rob, lots to choose from. We going the same or we going something different?
Well, we're going to go ahead and go something different. So I was trying to pick out, do I go to Future World and do some of the ones that are there, which are pretty good, or do I do World Showcase? I did do World Showcase, but I did not pick the same one. One of my favorite places to go for quick service is the Tangerine Cafe in the Morocco Pavilion. That's the one that's right out front. It's not the one, the table service is back in there, and they have a lot of shops where you go in there and you get lost and try to find your way out. This one's right up front, but they have really good shawarma. Their lamb and chicken are very, very good. And they also have baklava there for desserts. And so, yeah,